Ciao, my fellow travelers! How's it going? PineapplePanda here, and I'm happy to see you guys because today I will tell you something about one of my favorite trips so far. I will talk about the beautiful city of Venice.
PineapplePanda travels the world.
Venice is not your typical travel destination. That is because it's not mainland nor is it an island. It's a combination of 118 small islands and a lot of bridges, located in northeastern Italy. Okay, there's the coastal part too, but that is not the real thing. Anyway, as you might imagine now, the whole atmosphere in the City of Water always feels a little bit like you were in a romantic fantasy movie. But that is not the only thing Venice is famous for. First of all, we have the Piazza San Marco or St. Mark's Square, which I'm standing on right now. The famous building in the background is St. Mark's Basilica, which has art in form of sculptures and pictures all over. Right next to it is the Doge's Palace. One might say it was a Venetian White House during its time, and it has nothing to do with the memes. In front of it on the right you can see the famous bell tower that is standing detached from the church. So, what did I do here that I can recommend to you guys? My absolute favorite activity during my time here was, ironically enough, leaving the heart of the city by boat and visiting the islands nearby for half a day. I was on 3 different islands. The first one was Murano, where the wonderful glass sculptures are made. The second one is called Burano and has beautiful and colorful houses. And the third one, Torcello, is an island with an old Catholic church. But okay, what did I do in central Venice that I could recommend the most? Driving with the water taxis through the canals was amazing, but it's more like a bus. It was possible for me to sit at the end of the boat, which is open, so I could breathe fresh air and take pictures. And that is also a notable thing. There are no cars in Venice and no bicycles. At least I did not see any. But there are tons of people. The bigger streets are very crowded and I got annoyed by that a lot. I do not have a problem with walking through shopping aisles or being at a concert, but that was nagging me. The good thing is that the small alleys make you feel like walking through a ghost town if you need more free space or just want to enjoy the ambience. Another thing to mention, to prepare you for negative emotions you could say, is that you have to pay a service charge in almost every restaurant in Venice. So, before you ask yourself what your significant other ordered while you were in the bathroom, it's probably that service charge. But you know, it is not only the experience, sometimes you like to take something home with you. As I already mentioned, I got a cool horse made out of glass. But my absolute favorite are the Venetian masks. I spend way too much money on them. There are classic carnival masks and there are modern looking ones. The problem is that no matter if traditional or modern, they all look fantastic. If you have children or a nerdy husband, they probably want to have one of those. So, that's it for Venice, I guess. It's hard to say goodbye to this one. If you had different experiences in this wonderful city, please tell me and everyone else in the comments below, and don't forget to travel safely. See you next time. Arrivederci!